بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم محمد. In the life of a believer, one very important aspect of it is the correct implementation of time, that we have to value this asset of time. So we know time, it goes past very fast, and before we know it, the year comes to an end, and we haven't made much preparation for a successful year. I mean, if you look now, today is the 28th, after Maghrib became the 29th of Dhul Hijjah. We have 1 or 2 days left of this year to end. The Islamic calendar is ending in 1 or 2 days' time. So if we look back into how we have spent this life, have my taqwa levels increased? Has my ta'alluq with Rasulullah increased? Sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Have I created any sort of nisbat with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Have I acquired His recognition, His ma'rifat? The years are going by, everything else is increasing in terms of dunya, children, wealth, status, business, profits. But the actual thing which is the goal of life, ma'rifat, has that increased or not? And if we look at it, we'll be able to realize that we have wasted a full year. So, as we know, Muharram is going to start in a day or two's time. The topic of Muharram, inshallah, will be discussed on Friday in Salatul Jumu'ah. So just that I want to just mention a few points regarding valuing time, so that we can realize that before the new year starts, Islamically, then we will understand the importance of time and make sure that we do those actions which will please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Time is so important, and Allah Ta'ala made a qasam of it. Wal asr, innal insana lafi khusr. Allah Ta'ala makes qasam of time, different times during the day. Wal duha, wal fajr, wal layl, and so on and so forth. So, ulama have mentioned here, that the pious Salaf have mentioned, there's 5 things we should do so we can value the asset of time. 5 actions that we have to do. Number 1 is organize our time. We should learn to organize our time. We have no organization in our time. We just felt like praying Quran, today I'll pray Quran. I don't feel like praying Quran, I won't pray Quran. I felt like doing dhikr, I did dhikr. I don't feel like doing it, I won't do dhikr. There has to be an organized timetable, that you have to carry out your ma'amulat, you have to carry out your daily practices, just like everything else. Breakfast is fixed at a time, lunch is fixed at a time, bedtime, etc. is fixed, going to work is fixed. So similarly, in our spiritual progress, we have to organize our time properly. Allah Ta'ala give all of us tawfiq. The first aspect ulama have mentioned is valuing time, organizing your time. Number 2 is to abstain from futile activities. Number 3, it is to stay away from unnecessary gatherings. Number 4, safeguarding the tongue. And number 5, self-recognition. If a person can do this, this is what the Salaf have said, and this has been written by our Shaykh Mawlānā Sājid Irshād, barakātuhum, that the pious predecessors have mentioned these 5 points. If we can bring these into our life, inshallah, we will be able to value time proper, and not a single moment of our time will go to waste, where we will not be able to reap the benefits and rewards of dini practices. Allah Ta'ala give us tawfiq. So, mashallah, some people Allah Ta'ala has blessed from His self, muqaddar ki baat hai, they have a longer life. Some people have a shorter life. Some live to see 80, some don't even live to see 20. So that's why Rasulullah has told us, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, ke khiyarukum atwalukum a'mara, the best amongst you is he was the longest life. It's a ni'mat. Khiyarukum atwalukum a'mara, तुम में से बेहतर वो है जिसकी उम्र जिंदगी लंबी हो. He has a long life. लेकिन साथ में एक कैद भी लगा दी. He put a condition next to it as well. That is, وَأَحْسَنُكُمْ أَعْمَالًا, and you have good deeds as well in that life. So merely having a long life is nothing mahmood, is nothing great or nothing prestigious. Long life with good actions. Allah Ta'ala sabko naseeb farmaye. So Allah Ta'ala has given everyone a different lifespan. Some will live, I don't know if I will live till tomorrow. You don't know whether you live till tomorrow. None of us know. So every single second is important. That's why one Arabic poet has said, in Fursat al-Zindagi, there's a kitab I was reading earlier, it is mentioned in there in Arabic, وَمَا الْمَرْءُ إِلَّا رَاكِبٌ ظَهْرَ عُمْرِ وَمَا الْمَرْءُ إِلَّا رَاكِبٌ ظَهْرَ عُمْرِ على سفر يفنيه باليوم والشهر يبيت ويضحي كل يوم وليلة بعيدا عن الدنيا قريبا إلى القبر. He says that a person is riding upon the back of his life. Life is finishing. Life is taking him further and further away. And what is this doing? His days and his months are finishing. يفنيه باليوم والشهر. His days and his months are finishing. And every morning and evening, يَبِيتُ وَيُضْحِي كُلَّ يَوْمٍ وَلَيْلَةٍ, every morning and evening time is passing, that بَعِيدًا عَنِ الدُّنْيَا قَرِيبًا إِلَى الْقَبْرِ, that he is getting further and further away from the world and closer to his qabr. So this year is coming to an end in 1 or 2 days time. What is the essence of it? I have become one more year closer to my qabr. This is how I should think. 1 year closer to my qabr. And that qabr is Rawdatun min riyadil Jannah or Hufarun min Hufaril Nar. It's either a pit from the hellfire or a garden of paradise. So, number one, organizing our time. And we should have a timetable and adhere to it strictly. Allah sabko tawfiq naseeb farmaye. And this is something that we very lazy and we lax, and we don't have a fixed timetable. Because of that, we can't make any progress in deen. So one day I'll get in Josh and I'll pray 5 juz of the Quran, and then I won't pray again for 3-4 days. Make a routine. Don't pray 5 at once. Pray half a spot every single day. Pray a few rakus, but do it consistently. أَحَبُّ الْأَعْمَالِ إِلَى اللَّهِ أَدْوَمُهَا وَإِنْ قَلَّ. The Prophet told us, the best a'mal in the eyes of Allah are short, even small, but consistency is the key inside those a'mal. So anything that comes upon us, do it straight away. That's why Imam Hassan Basri would say, إِيَّاكَ وَالتَّسْوِيفِ. Do not leave anything till tomorrow. This is the greatest deception in a person's life. कि भाई ये काम आगे चलो कल करूँगा. भाई, tomorrow does not come in a person's life. जो काम आज का है अभी करो. Never leave a job till tomorrow. So whatever we can do, procrastination is called, is the biggest cause of people's deception and neglect, and also a means of failure. So if a person can organize his time, then when he has different jobs to do, he can prioritize. Okay, this is the important, this is second importance, this is the third importance, and then he can make matters meet in such a way that all his jobs will be done. Otherwise, what happens? He leaves it, and then nothing ever gets done. Bhai, chalo bhai, kal jaunga main. Tomorrow I will go, I will do this action. Bhai, chalo niyat karta hu agle saal hajj ke liye. Bhai, chalo niyat karta hu ki chalo agle saal umre ke liye jaunga. Bhai, you won't get a chance. Ye kal, you have to make time. Abhi bahut busy hu. बाद में देखा जाएगा. भाई, busyness के साथ ही ये काम करना पड़ता है. Within your busy schedule, you have to make time. Otherwise, you will never be free. This is also a shaitanic waswasa. Okay, when I'm free, then I will do it. But you won't be free. There'll always be something to do. And when a person does have free time, little bit, then we don't value it. Or we have good health, we don't value it. Or we have things available at our disposal. There's bayans taking place, we don't value. A jamaat is here, we don't value. There's a'mal taking place, we don't value. And then when it is gone, it is disappeared, then an-ni'matu idha fuqida ulifa. Ni'mat jab chali jati, jab uski qadr hoti hai. Ki bhai, kash inme qadr kar leta. That's what Rasulullah told us, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, ni'matani maghbunun fihima kathirun min al-nas. 2 blessings regarding which majority of the people are in deception regarding them. That's all of us. What did he say? Number 1, as-sihha. Number 2, wal-faragh. Your good health and your free time. You take good health for granted. Allahu Akbar. I met one youngster today. I remember he was a, mashallah, young, strong lad. He came for Zamzam and Khajur, Allah Ta'ala bless him, mashallah. And we was talking with him, and I spoke with him, and I said, I think I know your brother. He used to have a shop here on Corn Road, and he used to do this. He said, that is me. And wallahi, Allah's qasam, I could not recognize him. I said, what is the matter? He said, I've got this condition where I've got this frustration, agitation, or hallucinations, and I can't focus, I can't think straight. I thought, Allahu Akbar. मैं परेशान हो गया, I could recognize him. तो you सेहत you चलती है. It changes. تلك الأيام نداولها بين الناس. These days Allah Ta'ala says, we change them. We change them amongst you. So you may think, oh, I'm fine. Everything is happening well for me. My children are obedient. I'm steadfast on my deen. I have good health. I have free time. We don't know what tomorrow will bring for us. So every moment, that's why Sufi Ikram say, okay, become Ibn al-Waqt, become the son of time. That don't wait for tomorrow, do something, do it right now. And time, my dear friends, is so important. That's why, Imam Shafi'i, rahmatullah, we don't have, this habit in it anymore to visit awliya Allah or visit the pious people. So let's go for ziyarat, let's go and visit him, let's make dua, get dua from him. Big Buzurgan Deen used to make a special a note of visiting the pious people. Big Imams. Imam Bukhari would make safar, Imam Abu Hanifa would make safar. Imam Shafi'i himself says, Sahibtu Sufiya. He says, I sat with many awliya, Sufiya Ikram. Imam Shafi'i rahmatullah alayhi. Sahibtu Sufiya. I sat with the Sufiya, falam astafidh minhum siwa harfain. And I didn't benefit from them except regarding 2 points. Number 1, al-waqt. The thing that I saw in the awliya Allah and the Sufiya Ikram, those in the path of tasawwuf, I saw in them that they have this great awareness regarding waqt. And he would say, I learned from them al-waqtu sayfun, that time is a sword. Time is a sword. فَإِن لَمْ تَقْطَعْهُ, if you don't cut your time with good deeds, with taqwa, with sunnat, with applying a'mal inside your life, قَطَعَكْ, then time will cut you with hasrat, remorse and regret later on. ये बड़े लोग क्या कहते हैं, लैत शबाब यऊद, अरबी का एक मक़ौल है, लैत शबाब यऊद, काश के जवानी के अयाम दोबारा लौट के आ जाए. भाई अब जवानी चलेगी, अब बुढ़ापे के दिन है. 1 foot in the qabr. You can't reverse the clocks. What you can do is right now you can do something with this time. So Imam Shafi'i would say, I only learned 2 things from the Sufiya Ikram, those traversing the path, the salikeen to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. One is regarding time, and number 2 regarding nafs. And I learned regarding the nafs, وَنَفْسَكَ أَنْ شَغَلَتْهَا بِالْحَقِّ وَإِلَّا شَغَلَتْكَ بِالْبَاطِلِ. And I learned from them that they always put their nafs towards some a'mal salihah, towards something good. Otherwise, their nafs will become loose and go towards batil and falsehood. Allah Ta'ala give all of us tawfiq. So time, my dear friends, is really important inside our lives. Time is coming to an end. Like I mentioned before, this year 1443 is going to finish and 1444 is going to begin. That how much of a progress in my deen in this year. इसलिए कहा जाता है ना, अरबी, there's a say in Arabic कि min alamatil maqti, maqti कहते हैं नापसंदीदा को, या मक्त कहते हैं अरबी में मबगूज, hated person, or not a good person, not a favorable person, इसको मक्त कहते हैं. So in Arabic there's a saying, min alamatil maqti idha'atul waqti, that the sign of a person not being good is that he always wastes time. Stay away from a person who wastes time. He'll waste your time as well. He'll waste your time. भाई चलो बैठो भाई गपशप लगाते. भाई गपशप क्या लगाना है? भाई इतने टाइम में मैं गश कर सकता हूँ, इतने टाइम में एक सिपारा पढ़ सकता हूँ, इतने टाइम में एक पूरी तस्बीह पढ़ सकता हूँ, इतने नफल पढ़ सकता हूँ. So we have to bring this inside our lives, and Allah Ta'ala give me the tawfiq first and then all of us. Time is passing by very fast. We need to make amends. So we make ourselves of importance in the eyes of Allah, that we don't waste our time. That's why, you see, when a person is doing nothing with his life, he's wasting time. Jab dekho wasting time. This is a sign, ulama have said, that Allah has turned his face away from you. من علامة أعراض الله تعالى عن العبد أن يشغله بما لا يعنيه. The ulama have mentioned this. The sign that Allah has turned away from you is He's got you busy in those actions which have no benefit in this world or the hereafter. But what is he doing? He's watching YouTube. What's he watching? I don't know. He's just following someone on YouTube. Pata nahi kya dekh raha hai, kya nahi dekh raha hai. Allahu Akbar. What's he doing? He's watching football. How long for? But he's been the full Saturday afternoon, he's watching football. Now dunyavi fayda, na ukhravi fayda, nothing. What have we benefited? Nothing. So When a person is busy in different things, if he stops and reflects and thinks, hey, what am I doing? Hey, what am I doing? He realizes, I'm doing nothing. No benefit to what I am doing. This is a sign Allah has turned His face away from you. A Muslim is he who always has something to do. Allah hum sabko tawfiq nasib farmaye. We've always got something to do, somewhere to go, someone to meet. Dekho hadith, how much fadail it mentions. Visiting your parents, how much fadail. Visiting the sick and the ailing, how much fadail. Visiting a brother for the sake of Allah, how much fadail. It's always telling us to make harakat. Always do something, go, move around, do something. Not stay in one place and waste time. Dekho hum couch potatoes aise hum sab ban chuke hain. Utho, kaam mein lago, kuch karo. Meet someone, go. Even Abdullah ibn Umar radiallahu anhu, regarding him and Imam Nafi, his student rahmatullahi ta'ala alayh, Allah Akbar, he would say, he would come and say, okay, utho. And he would say, let's go. Where are we going? Bazaar. Bazaar? Hazrat, we're going to Bazaar? Yes. So he would take me to the Bazaar, the son of Hadrat Umar radiallahu anhu. And they gone to the Bazaar and he said he would buy nothing. He would ask regarding nothing. He would show no interest in any product in the marketplace. All he would do is meet the Muslim brothers and just say Assalamu alaikum to everyone he met. Then he would say, oh Nafi, we only come to the shopping place just to meet brothers, to give salam to them. This is how you make your time productive. So niyat durust hogi, Allah bahut kuch dega. Niyatul mu'min khayrun min amali. The niyat of a believer at times become more virtuous than his actual amal, because his niyat is good. So we make dua to Allah, He gives all of us tawfiq to make good intentions. The year is coming to an end. New year is starting. Make niyat. I want to learn hifz. I want to learn Surah Al-Kahf. I want to learn Surah Yasin. I want to learn basics Alif Bata. I want to make an intention of praying Quran. I want to make a routine. Daily I will sit in ta'aleem. Daily I will make muhasabah of my life. Every month I will visit the mashayikh. Every month I will go to Khanka. Every month I will go to the markaz, go for 3 days. Every weekend I will go to find out where is the bayan taking place, meet people. इस तरीके से दीन में तरक्की होगी. Allah Ta'ala मुझे तौफीक नसीब फरमाए हम सबको. So I'll mention these 5 points again. I'll finish very quickly. Number 1, organize your time. All of us should organize our time. Number 2, abstain from futile activities. Don't waste time in something which has no benefit. Look nowadays, many parents sitting here, you'll see your own children, they sat down on the iPad or the phone or the game. The moment you take it out of their hand, 2 minute बैठेंगे, Abu, I'm bored. Bored who? They don't know what to do. He'll put it back, he'll put that la ya'ni back in his hand again. So ye alamat aise hai ki there's no productive future for these children, especially Islamically, because they're wasting so much time. Get them to do something. Even if it's not deeni, make it deeni. Take them cycling. Take them swimming. Abhi summa clubs, kitne clubs chal rahe? Take them go and hire a bike, take them cycling. Take them on a hike, take them on a walk. Explore around you. Take them, show them, help them do gardening. Get them young children swimming classes. Kuch na kuch karo. Do some activities with them so they are away from la ya'ni and they're learning something, skills inside their life. Allah give us tawfiq. The third thing is unnecessary gatherings. Try to refrain from just sitting down and backbiting and talking and sitting in unprofitable talk where it has no benefit at all. Number 4, safeguarding our tongue. This is also very important. All of these mustaqil are bayan within themselves. And last one is muhasaba. Muhasaba basically means is every night assess your day. Okay, how have I spent it? How much guna have I done? How much good have I done? And just by assessing, जैसे जुमे के दिन मैंने अर्ज किया था, you can acquire sifat ihsan through muhasaba. That every day, when every action you do, you read namaz, Allah Ta'ala shukr, read namaz. At the same time, Allah, jo iske adab the, uske riayat mein na kar saka, us par istighfar karta hu. So after every action, this is a very important point. After every action, if you make shukr upon that action, and after every action, you do tawbah istighfar upon that action, over time you will acquire the sifat ihsan, the purpose of life. You will worship Allah so you can see Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So shukr after every action and istighfar after every action. This is called muhasabah, self-introspection, and by implementing this strategy, you will see sifat ihsan come inside our life. So dear friends, 1 or 2 days left of the year to finish. So we need to invest the most important aspect for our life, that is our time, and make it such that we acquire the pleasure of Allah Ta'ala inside this. Develop good habits, good routine, be beneficial for the community, for each other, for ourselves, neighbors, family, friends, etc., for our children in particular, and stay away from all these futile activities and life of sinning. Allah Ta'ala give all of us tawfiq. As you know, Muharram will be starting possibly tomorrow or the day after. So Muharram में जुमे के दिन से शुरू करेंगे, इसके मुतालिक कुछ बातें इंशाल्लाह, लेकिन इतना है कि अफज़लु सियाम बाद शहर रमज़ान शहरुल मुहर्रम. The most important, the most greatest month to fast in after Ramadan is the month of Muharram. And there's also Tibrani Sharif Hadith and Targhib and Tarhib. For every fast you get the reward of 30 fasts in the month of Muharram. And it's also known as Shahrullah, the month of Allah. And it's a very important month amongst the sacred Muharramat month. So we should value this. And there's other waqiyah that took place in this month that we will discuss about these later. The day of Ashura will come also, in important, the 10th of Muharram, the day of Ashura. Also the martyrdom of Hazrat Hussein, the martyrdom of Hazrat Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu, and also how it's a new year and the resolution the person should make for this. So Allah Ta'ala give me the tawfiq, all of us tawfiq, to truly value time in its proper manner and make it amongst those people who acquire much in this time that we have got, so we can acquire benefit in this world and the hereafter. Allah Ta'ala give me the tawfiq, Allah Ta'ala give all of us tawfiq. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.